Hey guys, what's going on? It's Benny FiveHundred, and look at that perfectly timed music. Oh my gosh. Um,
So yeah, I'm here again, Logan, aka Lonigan1.
yep,
We're back in War Thunder, and this time we're going to be flying American.
yep. So, we're not going to be starting over like we did with Britain, but what we're doing now is we're going to be using our current lineup that we've been working on for a couple months now.
Well, that Ben has been working on.
Yeah.
I'm much further ahead than him in the tech line, but I've brought my aircraft levels to match his roughly, so that, again, I will not be dragging him up into matches that will just end with him dying repeatedly without killing anyone.
I actually want to change one of my aircrafts
Alright.
just really quickly.
So, unlike Britain, where you have the focus on the 30 caliber machine guns, America loves the 50 cal machine guns. Like, seriously, they probably have a fetish with it back then.
Yeah.
It's scary how obsessed they were with 50 cals.
Alright, never mind. I don't have enough silver lines. I gotta get some.
Yeah, that's one of the annoying things about War Thunder. It can occasionally become a bit of a grind to keep enough silver lines to buy the aircraft at the rate that you can end up unlocking them.
Yeah.
It's usually fun to grind it, though, because, I mean, shooting down planes, who wouldn't like doing that? You just get an excuse to do it.
It's annoying, too, because I have the plane. I just need to swap out the plane, and it's making me, like, pay 40,000 silver lions.
Yeah, the crew train cost I sometimes think is a little steep, but, it's what the developers decided.
Yeah,
So,
fine.
for those of you who have played a bit of War Thunder, you'll notice that some of my plane skins don't look like what they should. And that's because I've uploaded some custom skins so that the planes look, in my opinion, a little cooler. Some of these may not be historically accurate, but it looks cool for me, so that's all I really care about. You can find a lot of cool skins on live.warthunder.com. I will try to remember to put that in the description. It's a really cool community site. Lots of amazing user-created content there.
Yeah.
That's where I get my skins from.
Honestly, I don't really, Wait, do you know if you're able to make your own custom skin?
Yeah. Just for those of you who want to know, including Ben, if you click on the Customization tab, there's a user skin section. By default, it will be disabled, but you can then download and install skins. And if you want to create your own, there is an icon that looks a little like a magic wand or a pencil. It's kind of hard to tell. Next to where it says disabled by default, if you click on that inside of your War Thunder install, it will create a template for the aircraft that you clicked that button for. Yeah. You can then edit that to create your custom skin. The templates are a little confusing. I've looked at them. Essentially, imagine this entire aircraft converted into a 2D image.
Yeah. It's sort of like
weird.
editing a Minecraft skin. Like, you have different... It's pretty much if you took a 3D object and then unfolded it.
Yeah, except, unlike in Minecraft, where it's literally just unfolding it, in here, some of the parts are a little hard to find. Like, it's each different segment of the aircraft's texture plonked essentially wherever the developers decided to put it. It can be a little confusing to find parts at times. I've tried creating skins, and it can be a little hard to find at times.
Alright, well, that's enough talk about skins and stuff. Let's get going.
Yep. You need to ready up. There we go. So, when you find people who you like flying with, preferably people you know in real life, so that you can just talk with them and hang out, there's a friends system, and you can click on anyone who's online in your friends list and invite them to a squad, which guarantees that you'll be in the same match. Otherwise, it's kind of hit and miss who you're with and against. Several times I've actually gone into matches and I'm on the opposite side of people who I know in real life and who play the game,
Yeah,
and
it's
it
happened
has
to me a few
been
times.
quite funny.
I remember a few weeks ago we were playing War Thunder, and Logan was trying to train me for a new mission tactic. Then we got really bored because it was such a long way to fly over. So when we both died, I took off, and then he just shot me right down. He just kept on spam killing me by waiting on the runway, and just kept on shooting me before I could get a chance to take off.
And then it turned into us just flying out a custom battle, which you can do from the hangar menu and invite people to. You can make it private or public by adding a password. We made it private, and essentially we were just killing each other, and I was winning most of the time, mainly because I was bringing in tier 4 aircraft at like one of them.
Yeah, one time I said, okay, let's try doing this with only tier 1s. And he's like, yeah, it's a cool idea. And then so at first we're doing it all fair and square in tier 1. All of a sudden, randomly, I'm in my tier 1 and he's in his like tier 4. And he just rips my entire plane apart.
Yeah, I was flying a F8F1, no, not F8F, F7F1 Bearcat, which has really powerful 50 caliber M3 Browning machine guns. They are essentially a paper shredder for an airplane. They put those on early jet aircraft. That's how powerful they were. And I was using those against pre-World War II aircraft. Tier 4 being end of World War II / post-World War II.
I don't have enough room on my keypad.
So, this will be the first time I'm flying a bomber out on screen. I'm currently flying a B-25, which is an American medium bomber. Ben is flying a Ki-61, which is a Japanese model plane, but it is a captured, and I use air quotes for that because this is a virtual game, not real life, aircraft. So essentially it's just a repaint of the exact Japanese model, which is what the U.S. Air Force actually did for the captured planes. Although they typically did not send them into combat, they studied them.
Oh my.
One of the nice things about the B-25 is it's got a lot of front-mounted 50 caliber guns that I can control from the pilot's seat. And it also has a very big bomb load. I can level a base with one bomb load. Oh, and did I mention it also has a front gunner as well? It can double as a heavy fighter.
I thought those were AAs. Apparently I was being shot down by someone.
Ooh. P-47, and another American aircraft. A lot of 50 caliber machine guns. Very well armored. Not a plane to mess with if you're not prepared for it. The Jug, as it was nicknamed, was primarily a ground assault, but still a very capable dogfighter. As my damage model shows, it nearly killed one of my engines. An interesting feature is that once your engines take damage, they will actually take damage over time just by running them, and if you use war emergency power, it'll accelerate it.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Sounds like Benny's dying.
No, yeah, I almost rammed like 3 of friendlies at once.
Good job.
I had to maneuver that so well.
Oh, and what I said about having a bomb load capable of destroying a base, I'm used to flying realistic battles, so I meant in arcade it does about half the damage.
Oh, this is one of my favorite planes, because this is like my only plane that I have that actually has rockets on it.
Which one? The P-39?
Yeah.
So yeah, for bombing, when you use the bomb view, you aim at the crosshair between them. There is a second circle that you can see. Sorry, I'm pointing on my screen, forgetting that this is a recording of only the on-screen video. Down and to the left of the crosshair, very left, it's kind of faint. That is not where your bombs go. That is related to the virtual cockpit view, which I may talk about later. It's essentially just a relayed image of that into the bomb view. A lot of people make the mistake of aiming for that circle instead of the actual crosshair when they first start. Even I did it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a beginner's mistake. As you probably also saw, I was looking down and you could see a similar crosshair on the ground. You can actually see it now. You can also use that to aim. Again, aim for the crosshair. But I usually prefer bombing from the bomb site just because of the feel of it. Also, in some aircraft, there's a gunner view where you can actually control the gunners on your aircraft to defend it. In both gunner and bomb view, your mouse no longer controls your direction of flight. You can still issue commands to it using like
and I need a new propeller.
Q, E, W, S, A, and D. You can still use all of those to issue commands to the aircraft.
And a new tail.
I'm telling people how to fly, and you're just dying over there.
Meteor!
So yeah, I'm essentially on a suicide run right now, bombing the airfield at blowout.
Oh wait, did I equip torpedoes to this? Please don't tell me I did. I think I did.
Ooh, pull out, pull out, pull out! Ow! Ground!
Good job.
I dove a little too steeply and was a little too damaged. Actually, no, I'm gonna fly out the P-47. I'll bring along some rockets. Like I mentioned in the last video, you can change your loadout, which is useful for bombers or ground attack aircraft.
Sorry about that lag spike. I flicked my... whatchamacallit. Am I being shot at? Yes, I am.
Now, this is an annoying thing that happens sometime to me. I don't know if it's my internet's fault or War Thunder's fault, but it'll get stuck loading over there for a minute, and it actually will not let me launch my aircraft. So, I apologize for in advance if sometimes I'm just sitting on the loading screen not launching, that's why.
Holy crap.
P-63A, remember the 37mm cannon those aircraft have?
Didn't realize that it was that. Thought it was just some kind of nub. I dropped bombs right before I died.
So yeah, the P-39 and the P-63, along with having 50 cal machine guns, and in the 39's case, a couple 30 cals as well, they have a gigantic 37mm cannon mounted through the propeller hub, which, if you can manage to hit an aircraft with that, will do serious damage. Like, you can one-hit some aircraft with that cannon if you're good. Even bombers fear that cannon. I've been flying Wellington bombers in Britain in arcade. Ah! I did not see that LA-5.
Pull up. Holy crap, that was close. Altitude is 100.
I just got T-boned by an LA-5 in midair because I was going vertical.
Yeah,
didn't see him, he didn't see me. Alright, so yeah, P-39, like I was talking about, big 37mm cannon there in the propeller hub. I tried to give you the best view I could while actually still flying. Right there I was only using machine guns though, because as I said, I rebound large caliber guns to a different key. And that cannon is definitely large caliber. Ben, you've got a P-63 on you.
I realize. Thank you.
He just kind of rammed you a little. I just put a lot of 50 cal rounds in his rear.
Escape!
In case you haven't realized, Ben is a bit of a derp, but he's a good kind of derp. Oh, lag spike. No clue what that was, but my FPS just dropped. So this is a tip that a lot of people don't know. If you put your flaps down, it decreases your turning circle, but it also slows you down. Ooh, God, my FPS is dying right now.
Where do you at?
It's randomly plunging. Oh, God. I am dropping down to around 10 FPS at times, but it seems like 5.
Holy. That same frickin' dude.
Yeah, while my computer is pretty good, my internet is less than the best, and War Thunder being a server-side game, if the internet starts going, the entire game starts going. I've got the best internet in my entire house because I'm right next to the router, and I have lost connection.
Alright, I was gonna say it's kind of ironic because I just lost connection.
Yeah, that was my fault. Sorry.
It's fine. Even though you were just talking about your awesome connection.
Kind of ironic. I talk about my bad connection and it cuts out right as a match ends.
Oh well, thanks guys for watching. Maybe we'll do this again next episode. If there's a next episode, if you guys like this.
Yeah. So, that's it for this time. Like, favorite, subscribe, comment, all of that.
Yep.
If you have anything that you'd like to see us do, leave a comment about it. We're open to suggestions. We're going to be doing more than War Thunder. This is just what we're doing right now.
Yep. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.